So thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. And now I would like to introduce to you the two teams. As per the board, we'll start off with Julius Bear. Playing at number 1 is Mohamed Al Abtor. Mohamed Abtor starting off on Selena. At number 2, it's Juan Zubieri starting off on Poroso. At number 3, it's young Tommy Beresford starting off on Poppy, although he's on Tigger at the moment. And at the back door, the one and only, it is Nico Pierres, just recently raced to 10 goals. A great future hope for Argentine polo from the great Pierres dynasty. Playing at number 1 for Zedan in white, Amazon on Donoso. At number 2 will be Martin Gato Gandara on Cordobés. And at number 3 will be Octavio Medo, starting off on Pato. And at the back door, cousin to Perez, is Pablo McDonough, who'll be starting off on Paloma, I believe, when he gets back to the pony lines. Remember this man, Pablo McDonough, 4 times Triple Crown winner in the Argentine Open, 3 times consecutively, playing for La Dolfina, here now, playing again this season with Zedan Polo. Other umpires out in the field are Daniel Badu and Jason Dixon. Third man being JJ Alberti. Julius Baer going towards the scoreboard. Zedan going towards the Villas. Lining up here now. Looking to bowl that ball into play. Nice roll in there. Stopped by Octavio. Brought off here now by Gato Gandara. Gato on Cordobés comes in behind. Beresford leaves it now for Pablo on this little grey mare by the name of Paloma. Takes it forward, gets hooked off out of it by Zubieri. Quickly coming on to this one is Mohamed. Plays the backhand, looking to get this one out here now for Nico. Nico and Gato come together on that one there. Gato plays the near side backhand. A little bit scrappy to get this thing opened up. First of all, Zubieri comes in, plays the backhand, and we get a whistle on the play. Zubieri not quite sure that he was wrong or right there. They're coming to the third man on this one here now. Just really depends. Just really depends on where the source of the ball was, where it came from. Pablo was looking to build that one there. Trying to actually get onto that line. Umpires disagree, come to the third man, no foul given. It is the line of the ball that's travelled, and the person who has the most right to the play is the person who has the ball on their stick side. That is the right-hand side. All players must play right-handed. As there is no foul in this instance here, we now have Daniel Badu to bowl the ball back into play. Ball into play here now. Looking for this one here is Pablo. Pablo steals that one away there from Nico. Nico going up hard, up after him here now. It's Pablo. Pablo trying to go goalward bound here now. The boys working on each other hard. Just, you see Zubieri being pushed off out of the way. In comes the backhand play there by Beresford. Couldn't get onto that one cleanly. The next one to this one here now is going to be Octavio. Octavio looks to keep coming forward. Leaves it now for Gato Gandara. Gato plays the first strike in towards the goal. Comes off the pony and Perez comes away with this one here now. Perez on Magistral. Comes away here now, coming out towards the Julius Bear 10. It is Nico, he loses the sight of that ball, quickly coming round onto it. Can't come onto that one, Mohamed, but it's now left for Octavio. Octavio Medal, and it's going to be Mohamed comes in, makes a spoil in play, sends a backhand, scurrying round onto this one here. It's going to be Gato Gandara on the near side, flicks it over onto the stick side here now. Stolen off in there, got his pocket picked beautifully there by Nico Pierres. Nico on the near side once again, that's the left-hand side of the horse. Nico on Magistral looking to get this running here now. Paolo possibly hasn't got the legs there, and it's sending Gato down after it. Hasn't got it. Nico looking to open the account here now, looking to dribble this one home, trying to travel that one forward, does, gets hooked off out of it, and the next one onto it, goes with the tail backhand, and it just goes wide. Nico just lost a little bit of control of that board, had to check up, giving Gato Gandara the opportunity to get to him, played the hooking play, tried to play the tail backhand in towards the goal, but it just went across the face of goal. So Pablo McDonough brings the ball back into play once for the first time here now for Zedan. Goes up past the first pair of players. Octavio in there to keep Zubieri out of it. Two big guns come together here now, goes off out on this side here now. You have Nico just changed from Gracia. Sends a backhand. Backhand comes in. Climbing onto this one here now is Zubieri. Leaves it now for Beresford. Beresford comes forward here now. Tommy Beresford. Beresford checks up, turns the play. Avoids the hooking play there from Pablo. Comes forward once again. He's got Gato Gandara working on him hard in behind. Gato plays the backhand. Scurries his way back onto this one here now. Is going to put there. It's We have a whistle on the play. Two players coming together on the play there. So quickly brought back into play here now by Pablo. Spot penalty here. Penalty 5 for Zedan. Pablo hooks that one forward. Look at that skill there. Takes the ball forward. Comes off the pony. Tries to get another bite of the cherry. This one here. Plays a tail backhand. Couldn't get onto that one. Who's to be first round onto this here? Looks like it's going to be Gatto. Gatto Gandara comes up to it. Meets the play. Tries to come onto it. Looking for something. It's Gatto, but certainly not impeded on that play. Octavio just has to yield off out of that one there. Can't come in there. You may have a ride-off. A ride-off is when two players come together. They may come together shoulder to shoulder. They may not come in at an angle. You see on that play there that Nico comes forward. Octavio just found himself caught across the front of the horse, impeding his way forward. So therefore, the ball will be placed down for a penalty here now in favour of Julius Barr. Players called. Esopo, Wansubieri, quickly changing. This is Mohammed, onto Olmendo. And we get a whistle on the play. As a shoe is taken off the field by Tommy Beresford. It's not just a question of the nails sticking up the way that can cause the problem. It can be a question of if they tread on the shoe, it can dig into the coronet band. That's just that bit above the hoof, just in your cuticle, and it's really painful. Picking it up here now is Nico. And Pablo gets up past Pablo on that one there. Takes his ball forward once again, does Nico Perez. Nico goes with the driving shot. Couldn't get onto that one. Good enough time to get back onto the play, though. Once again, it is Nico. Nico comes back onto it once more. Nico, again, brings it forward here now. Nico Perez. Nico Perez. Up on the play. Nico taps it in. Tries to get it stolen there by Pablo. Beats the man on that one there. Try and come back inside. Does Perez. Comes back for it once more. Perez. Taking a long way round. Nico Perez. Comes back onto it again. Nico. Backhand comes in there by Olmedo. Olmedo's backhand only as far as Juan Zubieri. Picks up the play here now. Zubieri. And we get a whistle on the play. So Pablo looks to go down the bottom end, quickly go and change ponies. And the ball's placed down here now for a penalty in favour of Zedan. Pablo changed on to Tiffany. Gato Gandara looks to bring the ball into play here now. Gato keeps going forward, comes off the pony, comes up to the boards here this time, waiting for there is Nico. Pablo looks to cut into the middle, no, darts back to the boards, picks up the ball here now. Gato goes up on the move, goes with his driving shot, comes off the back of Zubieri, only as far as Gato Gandara picks his ball up here now. Gato Gandara. Gato, once more. Leaves it for Olmedo sends this one forward, trying to get this one up here now for Pablo. Pablo Madonna going forward here now on the play. Pablo Madonna. That's the first goal there, ladies and gentlemen, for Zedan. Zedan opening up their account with a great goal there by Pablo Madonna. Fed up to him by Octavio. So the two teams come back to the middle of the field, changing ends here now. One goal it is to Zedan. Ball bowled into play. Skews off out the side there for Gato Gandara to come up onto. Gato picks up the play here now. Once more, Pablo coming back in behind, off the back of the line here now, coming with his Zubia, but Gato goes off by himself on this occasion here now. It is Gato Gandara. Gato coming back with him though, it is Nico Perez. Nico Perez comes back onto the play here once again. Nico leaves it now for Zubieri. Zubieri clears that one away, gets back onto the play once again to Zubieri. Zubieri tries to bring this one away from, leaves it now for Nico. Nico sends a big driving shot up here for Juan Zubieri. Juan Zubieri looking to pick this play up. Zubieri Zubieri. Pulled out of it there by Pablo. Pablo just clears the play here now. Pablo McDonough. Leaves it now for Octavio. Here's the call. Comes off the pony. And out over the boards it comes. So the two teams will line up here now. On umpire Dixon. Come off here now does Zubieri. Zubieri comes away with the play. Juan Zubieri, backhand comes in by Gato Gandara. Gato Gandara's backhand only as far as Zubieri. Leaves it now for Nico. Flicks that one away from Gato, so he can't make a play on that one there, but waiting for him in turn is Pablo. Tries to come forward. Keeps going moving forward here now. Comes wide. Pablo. Comes up onto the play. Gets hooked off at it there by Gato. Gato picks his pocket out of that one there and towards the middle of the field here now, but only as far as Beresford. Beresford gets that one flicked away there by Pablo, but first back onto it once again is going to be Nico. Nico sends a big lofted backhand. Coming up onto this play here now is Beresford. Beresford comes forward here once again. Beresford. Beresford. Beresford on Padricio, the stallion. Beresford. Beresford goes under the neck and puts it away. A beautiful goal, leaving the scores up at 1 goal apiece. So the ball's back into play, but there goes the first shooter. We've got 30 seconds left to play here. Octavio comes forward. Octavio goes with a big driving shot. Looks to send this in. Didn't quite get a hold of that as much as he'd like to do so. Nico settles down on the play. Plays a tail backhand. Out towards the boards it is. And up towards the boards it comes as Zubieri comes play, makes the play. And out over the boards it goes. So that there will end the first chukker, ladies and gentlemen, with the score being 1 goal all. On through, sends it a little bit further there. There's Octavio out there for Nico. Nico Pires. Nico sends a driving shot. Couldn't pick that one up there, nor could Pablo. Quickly onto this one though is Beresford. Beresford, instead of just making the big shot, tickles that one forward. Goes with the big driving shot here this time. Trying to get that one up there for Mohamed, but he leaves it now for Nico. Nico picks his play up here now. Nico Pires. Nico Pires. Coming back is Pablo. In front of him is Gato. Goes with a big driving shot from a long distance out. Puts that one right in front of the green there and through the goal. What a goal there by Nico Pires. 2 goals it is to Julius Baer. Nico being pushed wide out. Makes a magnificent shot and puts it away. So back to the middle of the field once more it is. With Julius Baer now heading towards the Villas. And Zedan heading towards the scoreboard. Ball into play off the front line here. Trying to steal that one there is Zubieri. Zubieri on Don Juan. Flicks that ball up. Looking to see where his man is. That man, Pablo, in front. He's got a couple of players. Comes forward. Looks to play that shot forward. Couldn't get any further forward on it. On the near side. Stolen there by Beresford. Beresford on the move here once more. It's Tommy Beresford. Going goal bound on Juana. He's got Octavio coming back with him. Flicks it one more time. Flicks it towards the goal. And there it is. The opportunist himself, Mr. Tommy Beresford. 3 goals it is to Julius Baer. 1 goal to Zedan. So back to the middle of the field once more it is to line up on Daniel Badou. A very seasoned, experienced umpire from the Argentine. Comes in, plays the backhand, does Zubieri, trying to feed this one up once more there for Nico. Nico looking to pick the ball up on the boards, checks up. Pablo in front, goes with the driving shot, looks to put this one in towards the middle of the field, does so. But quickly picking this one up is Pablo. Pablo comes on the neck. Pablo, little backhand there, very quick play there by Nico. Sends it forward again, but there's no blue shirts home apart from the white shirt of Octavio Mel. Sends it up, beautifully linking there with Pablo. Pablo picks it up in front of Zubieri. Pablo breaks his ball to come off these boards. Coming in on the play. Pablo, Octavio in there to keep Zubieri away. Comes inside the players. Pablo sends it up in towards the middle of the field here. Beresford can't get in touch with Potter. goes up there, sends a driving shot, looking to put that one up for Octavio. Octavio looking to come onto the play here now. Octavio couldn't quite pick that one up. It's just left there for Zubieri. Backhand by Beresford. Turning around quickly onto it though is Octavio. Octavio. Octavio comes forward once again. Octavio will amend it. Octavio. Octavio has the ball on the right side. Then comes Pierres. We get a whistle on the play. No advantage coming from that last player as the ball just came off the back of the horse of Beresford. It just is, he's trying to go forward up onto the play. The ball just came off the back of Beresford's horse. No advantage came from it. So we get a whistle on the play. But with no advantage coming from that, we get a whistle on the play. And the ball will be dropped down here now for a penalty two. A 30-yard undefended penalty in favour of Zedan, currently being teed up by Gatha Gandara, whilst Pablo quickly goes and changes. Beresford, Zubieri changing as well. Pestana, I think it is, for Pablo. Tommy, scheduled to get onto Vergata. Zubieri. Possibly onto Regalona. And there it is. Pablo Madonna just walks up to that one and strikes it away. 2 goals. It is Zedan, but it's still 3 goals to Julius Bear here in chukker number 2. So back to the middle of the field it is once more here in the Julius Bear Gold Cup Final 2017 for Daniel Badu to bowl the ball in. Badu bowls the ball in play, caught in the melee once more. Coming out with it is Zubieri. Zubieri flicks that one away, leaves it now for Nico. Nico comes forward, he's got Gatto there in front of him. Trying to get to him is Omelo. Sends a driving shot from a long way off it, trying to get up onto this one here, but it looks like Gatto's going to get back onto this ball here first, but he doesn't have to, because it's through the goals. That's goal number 4 there from Nico Pierres. Doesn't have to go all the way to the goal. Says, thank you very much, I'll just take it from here. So here in chukker number 2 of this 5 chukker match, we've got just under 3 minutes left to play. Daniel Badu lines the 2 teams up here now. Bowls that ball into play it is. Comes out the back of the line now. Pablo picks this up on the near side. Pablo, backhand, comes in there by Beresford. We get a whistle on the play. Pablo had that ball on his near side. See, Pablo had the ball on his near side. Tommy thought that he had the right to go to it because he was playing it on the near side. But unfortunately for Tommy in this instance was not to be. So we have a penalty for a 60-yard penalty now in favour of Zedan. Zedan to take the penalty here by Pablo Madonna. Almost probably walk up to this one here. Julius Bear retiring back 30 yards, looking to defend it. Pablo looking to put it clean over the top. Pablo cantering up to it, not walking. Goes with the driving shot. He's got a beautiful straight drive and through the goal it is. That is now 3 goals to Dan, but it's still 4 goals to Julius Bear here in chukker number 2. So once more changing ends. Zedan now towards the scoreboard. Julius Bear. The ball bowled into play, skewed off out the line, out it comes. First onto it is going to be Gandara. Sorry, no, it's Octavio. Gets it pocket picked there, beautifully there by Nico, but we get a whistle on that play. You just see as Octavio comes out with this one here. He changes the line a little bit here. Nico is a near side correct, but possibly not flat enough on the line. So on that play there, as I said before, there's a line of a ball, there's an easement on either side of it. You must flatten up onto the line to play it. Yes, correctly played on the near side for sure. but the umpire's deeming he was not quite flat enough on that play coming across Octavio. So we'll be having another penalty for a 60-yard penalty here now in favour of Zedan. Being dropped down for Pablo McDonough to tee up once more. So Zedan whittling this lead away. Looking to level it up here now. Beresford onto Fregata. As Pablo circles round up on the ball here now. Pablo drives, he shoots along the ground. It looks like it's going slightly wide. It gets stopped there by Olmedo. Quickly coming onto it though is... Oh, the ball's out over the back line. As you just see there, as if Nico was about to come onto it, he just shadowed that one out over the back line, giving him possession of the ball. So the ball will be placed down the back line now for Nico Pierres to bring back into play. Silvieri on Regalona. Taps it in. In comes Pablo once more on Capacidad. Goes with the driving shot here. Drags that one away. Unsighting Octavio on that one there. There's Gatto out there in front. Checks up the play. Comes up onto it. Comes inside. Octavio on this ball here now. Comes forward. Looks to flick this one forward once more, does Nico. He gets ridden off out of it there by Octavio. Octavio sends the backhand. The backhand comes in up onto this one here. First onto it's going to be, nope, all over the top of that one there. Leaves it for Nico once more. Ubiquitous all over the field. Managing to get control of this ball once more. Takes it away there from Octavio. Trying to get Beresford to come and make the play. Keep him off. Comes inside. Nico sends it forward up the boards. Nico on the near side. Left-hand side of the horse that is. Sends it up towards the boards here. But only first onto this one is going to be Gatto. Gatto sends the backhand. The backhand comes in. Still there by Beresford. Beresford with Pablo. Takes it away from the big man. Cuts it back out towards the middle of the field. Coming across the line there was Gatto, but he managed to get away with that one there as Gatto Gadara comes away with the play here now. Gatto has to check up. He's got no one else to pass up to. As the blue shirt swarm back at him. He leaves it now for Pablo. Coming up onto it as he turns away is Pablo once more. Turns back inside. Pablo Nico. Pablo Nico. Pablo up on the move. Pablo McDonough. Pablo looking to thread his way through past here now, puts the gas on. Pablo, he's got three blues on there, goes with the reverse neck shot and puts it away and through the goal. It looks like that is going. It's goal number 4. All even Stevens here in the Gold Cup final. 4 goals all at the end of chukker number 2. So it's been nip and tuck. We've had Zedan going out in the lead, then Julius Baer managing to go up by 3 goals. But Zedan have whittled their way back through here now as that beautiful goal on the reverse neck shot there by Pablo McDonough. As I said, 4 times Triple Crown winner in the Argentine Open. That's winning all 3 Argentine Opens back to back. Did it 3 times consecutively and now has done it 4 times consecutively. So the 2 teams out here on the field of play here now to get this, the 3rd chukker underway with Mohamed Abtor out on California, Juanjo out there on Rica, Abija Rica. Tommy Beresford out on Doctor, Nico Perez out on Open Sanada. Zedan looking to come out on Dulce, Gatto Gadara on Fabuladora. Octavio to come out on 23. And Pablo McDonough looking to come out on Tiffany. So of course, ladies and gentlemen, after this chukker, it is your turn to be upstanding, to take a walk out onto the field and tread in some divots. That's after this chukker, so be ready. We don't want to see any seats unoccupied, or actually we don't want to see any seats occupied rather. So the 2 teams back out on the field here now for this to get bowled in once more by umpire Daniel Bidou. We'll have Julius Baer down towards the scoreboard. Zedan towards Villas. Ball bowled into play. At the back of the line it comes for Nico. Nico just picks that one away there from Pablo, but Pablo plays the tail backhand. Quickly scurrying round onto this one here is going to be Beresford. Tommy Beresford with Octavio. Takes the ball forward. comes in, big bump and a ride-off, leaves it now for Nico. Nico takes this one away from those players, couldn't get onto the next ball, but it's picked up here now by Beresford once more. Beresford and McDonough comes together, stakes that on the near side, flicks it away there from Octavio, comes on once more. He managed to get that one away from Octavio, flicks it up forward here now for Nico. Nico, Gatto's at the back door there for Zedan, but Nico Pires. Nico checks off the play. Nico sends Beresford up forward. Nico. In comes Pablo. Pablo comes in, tries to steal the ball, leaves it for Zubieri. Juan Zubieri brings the ball forward. In comes Beresford, in behind once again. Goes with the driving shot, looks to place this one in towards the goal, but it just goes wide to the right it is. So the score remains the same. 4 goals apiece it is. With the ball placed there on the back line for Pablo McDonough to bring back into play for Zedan. .5:55 on the clock here in chukker number 3, 7 minutes of play. Pablo keeps dribbling this ball forward, unchallenged at this point in time. Pablo, able to bring forward, looks to go on the break himself. Pablo McDonough, Pablo on Divney, getting the ball moving here. Zubieri coming back at him here now. Pablo looks to come up. Zubieri tries to get a bit of a hook on, does so, managed to recapture the ball here now, does Juan Zubieri. Beautiful play by Zubieri. Pablo kept off out of it there by Beresford, flicks that ball inside. Coming onto it here is the backhand there by Octavio. First onto it is going to be Zubieri once again. Zubieri goes to the next shot, looking to feed this one up here now for Nico. Nico Pires slips onto the line. Nico checks up, turns away there from Octavio. Comes away the play here now. Nico keeps this ball moving forward. Nico, Gatto in front, Octavio behind. In behind him is Beresford, but it's still there by Octavio. Sends the backhand, comes off the pony there from Beresford. First onto it is going to be Nico Pires. Nico with Pablo in contention, but it's Nico. Nico comes away, but the backhand comes in by Octavio, spoiling his play. Up to the boards it is. First of all onto this one. Near side play by Beresford. Managed to get that one away there. Nico picks it up here now. Nico Pires. Nico looks to come away with it. Couldn't do so. Tries to get onto the play. A lot of sticks in the air, a lot of tension, but he gets his pocket picked there by Gatto Gandara. Gandara on the move here now. Gatto sinks the big driving shot up over the halfway line here now. Gatto Gandara looking over his shoulder, see how much time and space he's got, but Nico's coming back at him. He reckons he's got the time, he does. He settles down on the play once more. A little bit wider goal, looking just to do it. Gets hooked off out of the play, the ball is still sitting there. Who's next onto it? Zubieri cuts this one away. Out here now for Nico Pires, caving the day here now for when he's over the top of that one there, picked up by Gatto Gandara. Gatto sends the backhand. You hear the call there from Pablo, but it's intercepted beautifully there by Zubieri. Zubieri sends it forward once again. Zubieri checks up, realises he's got a bit of a tired pony, sends it up forward here once again. It's a lovely long driving shot. Zubieri kept off that play there by Gatto. Coming back hard though is Pablo, but Zubieri has the better of him there. The little backhand tail shot comes in there by Gatto Gandara, clearing away for Zedan once again. End-to-end stuff it is. The backhand comes in by Mohammed, picked up now by Pablo. Pablo settles it down. Turns the play. Comes back inside. Pablo McDonough. Pablo keeps this ball moving forward. Goes for the driving shot. Looking to put this one out the front door. That again. Out the front door is that man, Gatto Gandara. But it is Beresford and Gandara. Gets called off the play. Leaves it now for Amma. Amma Zedan coming forward here now. Amma Zedan. Don't let him go. Amma Zedan coming forward here now. Gets hooked off out the play and the ball goes through the goals. And another goal on the board there for Zedan. 5 goals it is Zedan. 4 goals Julius Baer. Amma coming forward there, just slips it forward. Beresford tries to do it with a little backhand shot there, I think it was, by Gatto. Managed to put that one away. So back to the middle of the field it is once more. End-to-end stuff here now in the Julius Baer Gold Cup Final 2017. Pablo quickly changing onto the Irish thoroughbred by the name of Homeless from Matt Lodder. Boudou balls the ball in once more. Comes out with it, does Pires. Gatto comes in to try and make the stealing play. We get a whistle on that play. So it looks like we're going to have a spot penalty here now in favour of Julius Baer. As Juan Zubieri looks to change ponies. If there is a sign of a pony being injured or something similar, then a player will call to the umpire, or the umpire will call to the player and ask him to take the pony to be removed from the field of play. If it's removed from the field of play, it'll be checked out by a veterinary surgeon before it's allowed to continue annual polo. And in that play there, as Nico was coming down the line, Gatto Gandara was trying to make the hooking play, but as he did, probably his horse's head was across the line of the ball. Therefore, this is an infringement in the right of way. So Beresford to get on to Furia. Gatto. On to Taba. So the ball's being teed up here now by Nico Perez. 2:37 on the clock here in chuck number 3. 5 goals to Zedan. 4 goals to Julius Bear. So Juan Zubieri changes on to Regalona. As Nico Perez circles around up onto the ball here now. Looks like he's going with one-time driving shot. Sends this one up here now. Gets it up. Zubieri gets another tickle of that one there. It's only as far as Gatto. Gatto sends it near side backhand. Sending it out towards the boards. First round on this one here is going to be Pablo on Homeless. Sends it out towards the boards. The ball just bouncing, hopping and hops out over the board. So we'll be settling things down here now in front of the Bentley Emirates for Daniel Badu to bowl the ball in once more. Daniel Badu bowls that ball into play. On the boards, coming away with it here now is Gandara. Gandara. Gatto, been playing for this team for the last 3 years here now. The Zedan team. Gatto reaches out for the long hook, does Beresford, but it's only as far as Octavio Medo. Octavio sends it forward. Coming back onto it next is going to be Nico. Nico sends a backhand. Well read there and anticipated by Gatto. Sends it up there for Pablo. Pablo picks this one away. Pablo Madonna. The meat comes in there by Nico Perez. Backhand comes away there by Zubieri. Looking to change the flow of play. Driven up there by Beresford. But we get a whistle on the play. In the last play there, you had Zubieri just backing the ball out. Coming onto this ball here was Beresford, but umpires possibly deeming that Pablo was riding directly up the line and not quite enough room between Pablo and Beresford. Beresford, I think, was instructed to go onto the play there by Nico, but the umpires have a slight difference of opinion. And so Pablo McDonough to circle round up onto this one here now on Homeless. Pablo drives, he shoots, it's a penalty 3 and through the goals it is. That's how it's done. You don't want to be missing those. It should be 1 mistake, 1 goal. Pablo just circles round up onto this ball here beautifully. Strikes, air under it, nobody can touch that. Through the goals. So back to the middle of the field to play one it is now. 6 goals is to Zedan, 4 goals to Julius Bear. Julius Bear have had the margin lead in front, but now it is Zedan with the lead in front here now before we go into the half-time. We've got just over a minute to play left before we go into the half-time period. And the ball comes in. Off the line, here it comes now. The backhand comes in there by Beresford, looking to set up Perez on this. Perez and Pablo. Pablo comes with the backhand. Couldn't get hold of that one there. Perez settles down on the play. Perez keeps his ball moving forward. Perez comes back, turns round. Comes back on it once more, flicks that one over. Pablo picks his pocket out of that one there. Couldn't get the hook of Beresford. And it's Pablo McDonough on the Irish thoroughbred Homeless. And he's out there in front. Checks up on the play. He's got space. He's got time. He waits for the ball to settle. Pablo stealing it towards the goal. Pablo McDonough once again taps it. And through that goal it is. Goal number 7 on the board there for Zedan. 7 goals Zedan. 4 goals it is to Julius Bear. Pablo just picked his pocket beautifully there. Off he went and bang. Through the goal it is. So the two teams will look to make their way back towards the middle of the field once again for Daniel Badu to bowl this ball in. As umpire Dixon. And there's the hooter, ladies and gentlemen, the ball's in play. Away comes Zubieri, gets hooked off out of that one, fed up once more there by Beresford, trying to get onto it, but he can't. It's going to be Octavio. Octavio plays the backhand. This time it is Zubieri coming forward, but he's met there by Gatto. Gatto sends the big backhand in. Trying to get onto it is Pablo can't. Nico goes with a one-time driving shot, looks to send this one up towards the goal. It's going goalward bound, but not quite got the length on it. Octavio comes in, open backhand, clears that away. Doesn't quite get onto this one. Picked up there by Beresford and through the goal it is. So that there, ladies and gentlemen, then chukker number 3. 5 goals it is. 5 goals is Julius Baer. 7 goals Zedan. Hold the dividends. Sullivan, hold the dividends. No dividending. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club for the finals of the Julius Baer Gold Cup 2017. Start of chukker number 4 with the score being Julius Baer 5, Zedan 7. 2 teams line up here for a roll-in on umpire Dixon to get this underway for the coveted Julius Baer Gold Cup 2017. Julius Baer, of course, being our title sponsor here, supported by Bentley Emirates, Emirates Airlines and USPA Global, along with AHK, UAE Worldwide, Hilden Water, Diamond Lease and the Matrix Group. Official media partner being OK Middle East, supported by Sport 360, Albania, Russian Emirates and of course Polo Line, and coming live streamed by PoloCam. It's out here in chukker number 4, Mohamed Habtoor on Expedita, Juanjo out here on Don Juan. Actually, no, he's not. He's changed his order. Out here on Poderoso. Tommy on Poppy. Nico out here on Gracia. And the ball's already into play and coming away with this one here is Pablo. Puts it under the deck, but the first back onto this one here is going to be Nico Perez. Nico comes under the deck, straightens this one up and towards the middle of the field. Going with him there is Pablo. Sends a big driving shot across the field here. Looking to get onto that one there is Juan Zubieri, but it is going to be Pablo. Pablo McDonough and Zubieri come together on the play. Pablo turns the play. Pablo trying to come through the traffic. Does Gato Gandara. Gato goes to the driving shot. Looks to send this one up here out there for Zedan. Zedan left all on his own. Zedan says thank you very much indeed. Zedan looks to tickle that one away but couldn't quite finish it off and it goes wide. So the ball will be placed down here on the back line for Nico Perez to bring the ball back into play. Nico taps it forward here now on open Gracia. Goes himself. Pablo just kept it tied up there by Beresford. Trying to get back to him now is Pablo, but Nico's away. Sends it up the middle of the field here now. Gets that one up across to Zubieri. Zubieri and Gato loses a bit of momentum as he has to come towards the middle of the field. Zubieri just loses that play. Leaves it now for Nico Perez. At momentum comes forward here now with Gato Gandara. Comes up past him on that one there, but next onto it is going to be Gato. Gato plays the backhand. Comes off the pony. Stopped there by Nico Perez. Nico Perez comes away from Pablo. Nico turns it towards the middle of the field here, looking to get this ball running. Picking it up here now is going to be Zubieri. Comes away from Gato Gandara. Zubieri looks to come forward here now. Pablo couldn't make a shot. Sends a driving shot. Hooks him off out the play, but we get a whistle on the play. You see Zubieri is trying to come through here. He's impeded a little bit there by Pablo, and underneath his swing looks like it's Gato Gandara. It looks like there was a Zedan player caught underneath the swing there of Zubieri. First of all, Pablo just had to yield off the play. The next play had to be by Zubieri for the advantage to continue. No advantage coming from it. Therefore, we have a penalty too. A 30-yard penalty here, undefended, in favour of Julius Baer. Nico Perez walks up to the play here now. Nico just chips that one, makes it look so easy, and through the goals it is. 6 goals it is now to Julius Baer, but it's still 7 goals to Zedan here in chukker number 4. Umpire Dixon. Lines the 2 teams up. Julius Baer towards Villas. Zedan towards the scoreboard. Looking for a little bit of a gap. There's 2 perfectly good white lines on the ground there. Bowls that ball into play, gets stuck in the melee as the barge into it. First onto it is going to be Beresford, cuts the open backhand, trying to get this one up there for Nico, but cutting out right the play there is Pablo. Pablo plays the open backhand, looks to get this one up now for Gatto. Gatto takes this one forward with Zubieri in contention, but quickly coming onto it here now, and it's stolen there by Olmedo. Olmedo leaves it now for Pablo, leaves it once more, comes in, gets hooked off out the play, but Pablo comes in and steals it once more there from Nico. Pablo McDonough goes to work here now. Pablo up over the halfway line. Beresford waiting for him, comes in, gets a ride off, pulls him off out of the play, leaves him wide, but allowing Nico Pires to go in and clean up once more for Julius Baer. Cuts the own backhand, looking to get this one up here now for Zubieri. Zubieri up onto it, changes the direction again, splits the play once more, quickly round up onto this one here now is Beresford and Gatto. Gatto gets the better of the ride-off, sends a backhand back down in towards the middle of the field, going to be picked up here by Pablo. Pablo flicks that one up forward there first. It is going to be now Zubieri, sends a backhand out wide for Nico. Nico comes onto it, turns it away there from Olmedo, sends it out here forward. Nico coming back onto the play once again. Nico flicks that ball, loses it, picks it up now, does Zubieri. Zubieri comes inside. Zubieri goes with the big driving shot, sends this one up here now for Nico Pires to slip onto the line here now. Nico checks up, he's got Olmedo with him, he's got Mohamed out there in front. Round comes Pablo, couldn't, the backhand comes in, picked up once more. Round onto the play here now is going to be Gatto. Gatto couldn't pick the play up, picked up there. Beautiful play there by Beresford, putting the pressure on Gatto, allowing Nico to come back onto it. Nico Pires. Nico gets interfered with, trying to come onto the play there. Was Gatto, but he's just blocking Beresford as Nico Pires goes forward, sends a driving shot from a distance towards the goal, but it just goes wide. So the ball will be placed down here on the back line for Pablo McDonough bringing the play. We just have a whistle. A whistle on the play. So Beresford just looking to change ponies here. As you have Nico caught a bit of an injury in there, we'll just have a little bit of a break. Whilst he's trying to come through, probably twisted a knee. Very painful indeed. As Beresford's changed on to crack. So Pablo McDonough to bring the ball back into play once more. Pablo taps it forward, changed onto the big homeless once more. Pablo bounces forward. Pablo brings it forward here now. Amma in there, being kept off out there by... Goes off in his own there, does Pablo, with Zubieri in pursuit. Zubieri and Pablo McDonough come up onto the play here now. Pablo looks to drag this one forward up the boards here now, goes up through and past everybody on net there, and it is Pablo McDonough. Waiting for him there is Nico. He's got Gatto spread out wide. Pablo coming through at pace. Pablo just keeps it short of Nico, can't make a play on that one, sends the next shot, puts it up there for Gatto, but it's stolen away there by Gatto. And through the goal it is. That's goal number 8 on the board there for Zedan. 8 goals, Zedan. 6 goals it is to Julius Baer. Beautiful run there by Pablo, realising he had Gandara just out there by himself. Flicked it across to Gandara because he possibly realised he might not have been able to get through. Nico Pires flicked it over. Gandara popping that one away. So ball back into play once more, out the back of the line out. This one comes here now for Pablo and Nico. Pablo leaves it behind. Coming up onto this here is going to be Beresford. Beresford makes the play there with Olmedo. Beresford flicks this one back. Picked away here now by Nico Pires, trying to get going forward here now. Leaves that one behind. Coming onto it though is going to be Gatto. Gatto Gandara takes that ball away out in towards the middle of the field here. Leaves it behind. Quickly round onto it. Scurrying, cleaning up tidily there. It is Pablo. Plays the backhand. Backhand comes in, quickly picked up here by Zubieri. Zubieri picks the ball up here now. He's got Gatto in behind. He's got Pablo out in front. Zubieri going forward here now. Zubieri pulls it away there from Gatto, flicks it forward, gets hooked, leaves the ball now for the backhand of Olmedo, only as far as Beresford. Beresford coming through once again. Beresford with a reverse neck shot in towards the goal, in towards the goal, in towards the goal, and through the goal it is for Tommy Beresford on the reverse neck shot. 7 goals it is Julius Baer, 8 goals it is Zedan. See Beresford once again, just not wasting any time, comes in, takes it on that near side, a very acute angle, and through the goal it goes. 7 goals, Julius Baer. 8 goals, Zedan, with just over a minute left to play here in chukker number 4. So ball gets bowled into play. Off the line it comes here now. First on out through onto this one. It's going to be Nico. Nico sends the backhand. Trying to get this one up to Beresford once more. Comes off the back of his pony. Onside on that one. So Pablo comes in, swoops onto the play. Takes it out towards the St Regis Hotel here at the Al Habtoul Polo Resort and Club. And checks up with the play on Homeless. Pablo comes inside. Comes away from Beresford. He's got Zubier in front. Tries to thread in between. In comes Pablo. Pablo once more. Only as far as Nico. Nico sends the backhand out towards the boards once more. First round onto this one here. It's going to be Olmedo takes it forward, out towards the boards. Octavio Olmedo gets pushed and shoved out over the boards. We get a whistle on the play date down there in front of the Habtoul camp. So the umpire is just discussing this one here, where it should go to, as it was going down away from the goals where the foul was made. And a penalty too, a 30-yard penalty here now in favour of Zedan, looking to get that 2-goal margin back again. So Pablo O'Donnell on Homeless to walk up to this ball here now. This undefended. Penalty 2. He drives, he shoots, and through the goal it is. 9 goals it is here to Zedan. 7 goals to Julius Baer. Pablo just walking up to that penalty there. Drives it through, taking them 2 goals back out into the lead once more. There's the clock, tick-tocks down, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That there ends chukker number 4 with a score being 9 goals to Dan, 7 goals to Julius Baer. So the two teams will leave the field of play here now to quickly change on to the best horses they can come out on possibly here now. The pressure is on. There's a 2-goal margin. It's been a fantastic match of polo here this afternoon. So the two teams back out in the middle of the field here now for umpire Dixon to bowl this ball in. Pablo on Pachinchi. Mohamed on Gina. Tommy on Crack. Umpire Dixon bowls that ball into play. Comes off the front of the line out for Nico. Nico Pires comes away with it here now. Nico tickles that ball forward here now. Nico just taps it up in the air. Comes inside. Olmedo gets blocked off out of the play. Trying to come back onto this line here now. Olmedo comes away with the ball here now with Nico. Nico Pires. Nico comes up to the play. Gets ridden off out of it by Olmedo. Leaving it there for Pablo. Pablo goes to the big driving shot. Sends the lofty shot up the field here. Looking skyward bound there. Here's Nico. Ball down. And out to the boards it comes. Under the tail. But first onto is going to be Olmedo. Olmedo sends it backhand. Tries to pick it up on the near side. Flicks it there for Juan Zubieri. Zubieri coming forward. Pablo coming back at him. Zubieri coming forward here once again. Zubieri running hard here now. Zubieri flicks it out towards the middle of the field here. He's got the pony. He's got the drive. He's coming forward. He's got the control. He flicks it forward once again and through the goal it goes. A beautiful goal there by Juan Zubieri for Julius Baer. 8 goals it is to Julius Baer, but it's still 9 goals to Zedan. A well-fought goal there by Juan Zubieri. Had to work hard on it. Being pushed all the time by Olmedo, but he still managed to get through, get back onto the line again. Strong riding, strong play. Zubieri. Whistle goes. Waiting for Gatto to get onto the right side. Ball in play. In the middle line out it is. Looking for that one there. Comes the backhand from Olmedo. Looking to set that one up there. But first onto it is going to be Nico. Nico sends a tail backhand. Comes off Zubieri. Zubieri looks to pick this play up here now. Zubieri gets it stolen there by Gatto. Gatto Gandara comes forward here now. Gatto tries to flick this the other side. Comes through. Gets hooked. Leaves the ball behind. Can't get onto it. Next is Mohamed Abtor. Comes with the backhand. Showing as far as Pablo. Pablo hooking him. Here's Zubieri, but still managed to keep control. Flicks that one under the neck once again. It's Pablo McDonough coming around on the turn. Pablo goes with the driving shot from a distance out, and it's looking straight, and what a beautiful goal there by Pablo McDonough. 10 goals, Pablo McDonough. 10 goals, Zedan. As the great Adolfo Cambiaso said with Pablo McDonough, when he needs to go and score goals, when he has to, he just does, and pulled another great goal out of the bag there, did Pablo McDonough. 8 goals it is Julius Baer, 10 goals Zedan as the two teams line up, changing ends once more. Whistle on the play as we just wait for umpire Dixon to get the guys just to settle down a little bit. Let's have someone bowl that ball in, and it comes. Out here comes Pablo. Pablo picks it up on the near side there, but it's only as far as Nico couldn't get onto that one there, but Beresford collects the ball. Beresford for Julius Baer, checks up, goes to the driving shot, takes that one away, but first back onto it there, covering the ground well is Gatto, being pursued there by Zubieri, looking to come in, makes a spoiling play on it. Picked up now by Nico. Nico gets on top of the ball, just drives that one in through towards the goal, but unfortunately it just goes wide. So the ball's placed down the back line for Pablo McDonough to bring back into play with 4 minutes left to go. 2 goals the margin. Zedan 10, Julius Baer 8. Pablo taps it forward. Pablo keeps it moving. He's got his boys working well. Sends a driving shot up here now, trying to get this one up for Gatto. Gatto by himself once more. Gatto gets it stolen there by Nico. Checks up on the play. It's going to be as far as Beresford. Beresford plays the cut backhand, trying to get this one back up now for Nico. Drops down perfectly for him. Nico. Olmedo in front. In front is Olmedo. Behind is Gandara. Got 2 players. Double banging him on this one here now. Trying to come forward once again. It's Nico. Nico. Backhand comes in there by Olmedo. Olmedo manages to steal the play, sending Beresford back onto this play here with Gatto Gandara in contention. Near side backhand, cuts it back down the boards. First onto this one here though. Looks like it is going to be Olmedo. Pushed off out of it, picked up by Nico, and now picked up by Pablo. Pablo comes in. Pablo. Backhand by Olmedo. Looking to set Gatto up. Only as far as Beresford. This defence is strong. Beresford comes forward here now. Beresford with Olmedo. Beresford comes up onto the play. Keeps moving forward, can't make a play on that one there. Good Gatto, flicks it forward, drags it forward once more, goes under the neck shot with this one here, and it's flicked away there by Gatto Gandara from the goal mouth there for Zedan. Gatto Gandara comes away with the play. Gatto out towards the boards. Gatto in behind him is Pablo, gets called off it, leaves it for Pablo. Pablo coming forward here now. Pablo on Porter. Pablo goes with the driving shot here this time. Keeps it reasonably short though. Pablo keeping control. He's got Zubieri there with him. Zubieri comes in, tries to steal the play. Pablo picks this one up on the near side. Doesn't get hold of it, but he's got Octavio there and behind him. Octavio puts this one up forward here now. Gets hooked off out of it, but it's gone wide or through the goals. Wide it is. Wide. No goal. 10 goals it is, Zedan. 2 minutes left to go, and 2 goals is the difference between Zedan and Julius Baer. As the ball's placed there on the back line now for Nico Pires to bring back into play, but in fact it's going to be Zubieri. Juan Zubieri brings the ball back in. Zubieri keeps going forward, taps it up forward here now. Goes with the driving shot, takes this one away from Pablo, but first onto it is going to be that man, Gatto. Gatto Gandara checks up, plays the backhand, puts it in towards the middle of the field here, there. Pablo puts it underneath the tail there. Quickly round onto it is going to be Nico with Olmedo. Nico dummies the backhand, comes forward. Nico Pires. Nico comes again. Nico checks up, comes back inside, but Gatto's there waiting. Nico goes up with the driving shot, couldn't get hold of that one, waits for that ball to come down. Still in possession of the ball is Pires. That clock is tick-tocking down 120, so he goes with the driving shot here this time, trying to get that one up there, but it's only as far as McDonough backhand under the tail. Gatto one-time play under the neck here this time, coming hard at the play here now is going to be Pires. Comes forward with it. Pires checks up, comes inside. Beautiful play by Nico Pires. Malincha goes forward here now. Only as far as Gatto as he gets hooked off out of it. The hooking play comes in there by Zubieri, and we get a whistle on the play. Gatto's coming in on that backhand. Coming in underneath the swing there is Zubieri. So the ball will be dropped down for a penalty in favour of Zedan, as the momentum of the Julius Baer player dragged them underneath the swing of Gatto Gandara. So tick-tock goes the Grossman clock as the ball's sent up there this time by Pablo. It's only as far as Beresford, but Gatto's coming back at him hard. Takes the hook, retains possession. No, leaves it now for Nico. Nico sends a little backhand, not quite enough on that one there, but it's stolen there by Olmedo. Olmedo on the boards, goes with one-time shot underneath the neck, trying to send this one up here for Gandara. Gandara tries to flick that one through, couldn't, leaves it now for Olmedo. Olmedo sends that one in towards the goal, but it just goes wide. So the ball will be placed down on the back line here now for Nico Perez to bring back into play. Nico goes the one-time driving shot, sends it out here for Zubieri. Zubieri comes off with the ball here now. But ladies and gentlemen, with the margin, with the difference, the clock is ticking. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the end of the match of the Gold Cup final, the Julius Baer Gold Cup final. Running out the winners, Zedan, 10-8 over Julius Baer. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you would be patient enough, just for a few moments, and then we'll have the prize presentation of the Bentley Cup and also of the Julius Baer Gold Cup.